Have you ever faced a situation where you are doing the right thing, but the people that you're trying to communicate with just have something against you? But even though they have something against you, they are people that you have to deal with in order for something meaningful, such as exes or their families or court people or any of those kind of things. Like, you don't want to have to deal with these people, but you have to. And it's not that you have anything against them, and you don't want to call them these people, but they treat you like you are nothing. They treat you like you're just this wrong thing. And even if you are right, when somebody wants you to be wrong, they don't give you much of a chance to explain yourself or to talk, period. I have nothing to explain. I only have truth to tell. But people won't even give you a chance to talk. And they'll look at you like you're crazy because you're not worth their time to them. Like, my ex won't listen to me. Why? Just because. There's not a reason. And the answer is because. The answer to stuff where I say, I've been invited my exes out so that we can have more quality family time, the courthouse would say stuff because I know I was there. And the courthouse says that we have this contrast in parenting and this and this. And I'm like, I'm trying to bring our families close together by inviting them to picnics so we can all get to know each other. And they're like, well, if they don't want to come, that's their right not to do so. I'm like, sure, that's fine, but bring the kids. Drop the kids off then. If you don't want to come, don't come. But I'm inviting you to come. And if it was so horrible for us to invite you to come, and we think we'd sit there and be staring with you with grudge eyes? No, we'd interact with you. We'd try to make a relationship. We'd invite you to play games. We'd watch movies. We'd do the same things you do with yourself, just with more people, with your family, with the ones that bound together through the children so we can make examples for them. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Does that not make sense to people? It should. And if it doesn't, and they say, oh, well, that's not the way that we want to do it. Well, then you made mistakes by even having kids. Doesn't matter who you had them with. It's just the fact that you can't deal with the things that have happened in your life to make it the right way for your kids. And you can't get over yourself. I've gotten over myself. I have nothing of interest for Dan, only my children. Only my children from this point on, because my ego's dead. So I might as well do something for the children that are born into this body, because this body is going to do amazing things in the name of God. And if people don't like that, too bad, because I care more about God than I care about your opinion, because you, unfortunately, are God but don't know it. That's the unfortunate part. You're blessed but don't know it. And that's so stupid for me to feel bad for you if you're trying to hold me down, but I do. I want to help you. I want to help the people that are hurting me as a person. I want to help them so that they can be happy, so that my kids can truly be happy. If I just got my way by someone saying, all right, we just want them to shut up and let them see the kids more often, that wouldn't be the right thing. I'm trying to make a point so that we can actually move on to a whole future that's always going to be continuously better, not just a simple solution for now. Because I am the answers, and I am sure of it. So if someone had that, wouldn't they want to share that with people? If someone had that and could show it and wasn't just like, I'm an asshole who thinks he knows stuff, it's not that. I can show you what I'm talking about, but no one gives me the time because they don't want me to be right. They don't want to hear me. That's not a privilege of somebody's to say, hey, this guy can actually help the world, but we're going to choose not to talk to him because we're busy watching fucking bullshit nonsense, or we're busy with our own egos being like, we don't like this guy because he's either a stranger or he's some guy that we didn't like before. Something happened and we're not forgiving because we're not big enough to forgive. We're not big enough to evolve and be over ourselves. And people don't want to hear that. Why? Because no matter how old you are, you fucked up. And it's time for you to start taking action for those things and repairing them. Please, for the people you supposedly love, do it. Because I'm not getting any benefit from you straightening out your life. You are. But until you do, those same people that I'm addressing are fucking my life up, their children's lives up, and their own. Their own firstly. But they don't see it. I do. The more you're being wrong to me, the more you're being wrong to yourself. The more you're being wrong to me and then affecting the kids, the more you're being wrong to yourself. And therefore, you don't even see why you're so stressed. Of course, there's other millions of other little aspects in your life, but that's one. And there's a whole bunch of things that you're doing the same way. And until you become conscious, which I can teach you how to do, you're going to have stress all the time. Until you actually become conscious, you will actually, all of a sudden, that stress won't be anything. You'll be like, what? I'm talking like this because I'm addressing matters that do have importance, and they can be remedied only if people listen, only if people care. That's what we've got to do. No doubts about it. Period.